Welcome. This video will cover the basics of the awk command. Awk is a powerful text processing tool widely used in Linux environments. We will be discussing the command's syntax, features, and practical applications for text manipulation and field extraction. Awk is a powerful text processing language designed for pattern scanning and processing. The name awk comes from the initials of its creators, Aho, Weinberger, and Kernighan. Awk treats text files as a series of records and fields, making it easy to extract and manipulate data. It includes built-in variables and functions that simplify common text manipulation tasks. The basic syntax of the awk command is as follows: awk, then within single quotes, pattern, followed by an opening curly brace, action, followed by a closing curly brace, and finally the file name. The pattern determines which lines will have the action applied to them. The action specifies what operation to perform on the lines that match the pattern. File name specifies which file to read as input. The awk command can also use a custom field separator, using the F option followed by the delimiter, then the pattern and action in single quotes, and finally the file name. Below are a few common examples of using awk. First, to print all lines from a file, you can run awk in single quotes, open curly brace, print, close curly brace, file.txt. To print a specific field, you can use awk, single quotes, open curly brace, print $1, close curly brace, and finally the file name. If you wanted to specify a custom field separator such as a colon, you would use awk, F:, single quote, open curly brace, print $1, close curly brace, /etc/password. Finally, for pattern matching, use awk, single quote, /root, open curly brace, print, close curly brace, /etc/password. Awk automatically splits each line of input into fields based on whitespace by default. Fields are accessed using $n notation, where $1 is the first field, $2 is the second field, and so on. $0 represents the entire line. F is a built-in variable representing the number of fields. To change the field separator, use the F option. Consider the following example. We have a file named employees.txt, containing employee information, with each line consisting of name, department, and salary. To print the first and second fields, representing the first and last name of the employee, use the command awk, single quotes, open curly brace, print $1, $2, close curly brace, employees.txt. To print the name and salary, use the command awk, single quotes, open curly brace, print name $1, $2, dash salary $3, close curly brace, employees.txt. In awk, pattern matching allows you to filter lines based on specific criteria. Here are the common pattern types: regular expressions enclosed in forward slashes, relational expressions such as $1 greater than 100, string matching with $2 pattern begin and end blocks, and compound patterns with logical operators. Let's look at some examples. To match lines containing a specific pattern like error, use /error, open curly brace, print $0, close curly brace. To match based on a field value such as the third field being greater than 70,000, use $3 greater than 70,000, open curly brace, print $1, $2, close curly brace. For begin and end blocks, use begin, open curly brace, print report start, close curly brace, /pattern, open curly brace, count close curly brace, end, open curly brace, print total matches, count, close curly brace. Finally, for compound patterns, use $1 equals John ampersand, $3 greater than 50,000, open curly brace, print $0, close curly brace. Awk provides several built-in variables that make text processing easier. Some of the most commonly used ones are shown here. $0 represents the entire current line. $1, $2, and so on represent the first field, second field, and so on in the current line. NF is the number of fields in the current line. NR represents the current line number, also known as the record number. File name is the name of the current input file. FS is the field separator, defaulting to white space. OFS is the output field separator, defaulting to a space. And finally, RS is the record separator, defaulting to a new line. Let's see some examples. To print line numbers, use open curly brace, print NR, $0, close curly brace. To print the last field in each line, use open curly brace, print $NF, close curly brace. To use a custom field separator, start with begin open curly brace, FS equals colon, close curly brace, open curly brace, print $1, $3, close curly brace. To use a custom output format, use begin open curly brace, OFS equals space pipe space, close curly brace, open curly brace, print $1, $2, $3, close curly brace. awk is useful for various basic text processing tasks. Let's explore a few common use cases. First, to count the total number of lines in a file, use END, open curly brace, print double quote, total lines, colon, double quote, NR, close curly brace. Next, to print only lines that match a specific criteria such as length, use length open parenthesis $0 close parenthesis greater than 80, open curly brace, print $0, close curly brace. For column extraction from a CSV file, start with begin open curly brace, FS equals comma, close curly brace, open curly brace, print $1, $3, $5, close curly brace. Finally, to transform text to uppercase and add line numbers, use open curly brace, print NR double quote, colon double quote, 2 upper open parenthesis $0 close parenthesis, close curly brace. awk can be applied to solve real-world problems. Consider the following examples. If you have a file containing sales data and you want to calculate the sum of the values in the third column, use the command awk, single quote, open curly brace, sum plus equals $3, close curly brace, END, open curly brace, print double quote, total, colon, double quote, sum, close curly brace, sales.txt. Now consider log file analysis. If you want to count HTTP status codes in an Apache access log, use the command awk, single quote, open curly brace, status bracket $9 bracket plus plus, close curly brace, END, open curly brace, for open parenthesis code and status close parenthesis, print code, status bracket code bracket, close curly brace, access.log. In summary, awk is a powerful text processing language for pattern scanning and processing. The basic syntax is awk, single quote, pattern, open curly brace, action close curly brace file. Fields are accessed using $n notation. Built-in variables like NR and F and FS enhance functionality. It supports pattern matching with regular expressions and has begin and end blocks for initialization and summary. If you would like to learn more, here are some learning resources. The GNU awk User's Guide, the awk Programming Language Book, Linux man pages using the command man awk, and finally online tutorials and examples. Consider exploring advanced pattern matching, awk functions and arrays, multi-line processing, and combining awk with other commands. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.